Here is a fundamental communication question for exponential function. Question 30. Given an equation y equals to a b to the power of x, explain how to determine the rate of exponential growth or decay. Okay, so it could be either exponential growth or decay. An example may help. Okay, now there are many ways you can do it. Now, how will you say growth and decay rate? Now, there are two things in this. When we have something like this, then let me write this function again as y equals to a, and I'll write b here and the exponent here. So the number in the bracket, if this number b, the base, if it is greater than 1, then we have exponential growth. And if b is less than 1, then we have exponential decay, right? So there are two conditions. So first is if, let me use another thing. First is, well, let's say, so there could be, if b is greater than 1, then we have exponential growth, right? But if b is less than 1, then we are expecting a decay, right? Exponential decay. So that is one way. Now you have to find the rate of growth and rate of decay, correct? Rate, you can write this b as, let's say r is the rate. So b could be written as 1 plus r, right? So rate normally is given in percent. For example, if I say 10%, right, then I will write b as 1 plus 0.10, correct? 10%, 10 divided by 100, correct? So then it becomes growth rate. But if I say decay, then the b will be b equals to 1 minus r, which will give us decay rate, right? So let me give you examples for both. For example, let's buy a painting, and painting may have a growth rate. Its value may increase with time, right? So that function could be written as, let's say, value amount for the painting with time can be written as initial amount, the amount at which you bought the painting, into 1 plus, less the growth rate is 15%. So it is 15 over 100, so I'll write at 0.15 to the power of t, correct? So you can see here that the growth rate will be 1 plus and that number, 0.15. In percent, it is 15%, right? Here we can say depreciation. Let's say you buy a car, and for a car, let's say with time, the value depreciates, right? And initially you buy a car with the value of cost at C0, and then its value decreases, let us say, by 10%. So it will be 1 minus 0.10 to the power of t every year. So that is the decay rate, right? So from b, so the b is the number here, the base. So the b could be split into 1 plus r or 1 minus r, correct? And then we can find the growth rate or decay rate. In general, we can say growth rate or decay rate r is equal to, from here, b minus 1. Is that okay? b minus 1. Is that okay? And this rate is given in percent. So this rate is in percent. Do you understand? So if I write here, for example, in this case, it is 1.15, correct? So if I take away 1, I'm left with 0.15, and I say 15% is the growth rate. And here, if here my b is 1 minus 0.01, so b will be 0.9, correct? So that number, so b minus 1 will give me minus 0.10, correct? And that negative will signify the decay, and 0.10 will signify 10% depreciation. I hope you understand. This is how we explain growth rate and decay rate from a given formula. Thank you.